So I am recording a video for replacement of the third tail light on a 2014 Escape, in part because I just haven't seen too many of them. I think there's one guy who's done it, he did it after. And I started this prior to finishing it, so I just want to show what's actually happening with the tail light replacement. So in reality, what you'll find originally is you have to pull straight down from the top using your fingers. If you pull it straight down, you'll notice that there's three clips, one here, and one here. This one that's in the top is actually stuck, and so I have to spend some time prying it out, and I want to show that in a second. But one of the things you'll note is that this will break off. So in order to get this thing out cleanly, I'm sure there's a way to do it if you had the tools correctly used that I did, but since I wasn't planning on keeping this tail, I don't care. If you pull straight down, and then once you get it straight down, you'll notice that it'll come out to about this point, and then you kind of have to spend some time wiggling it out. And in reality, what you'll notice here is that I have a third clip that's out, and I'm going to have to pry that out. This broke off here, but if you pull it straight down, and then at a point where it comes down, you should be able to wiggle it out. These clips tend to wiggle out pretty cleanly, minus this third one. This third one got stuck, and that's the reason why this broke when it came out. Okay, pause it for a sec, Josh, while I get it. Okay, so I'm trying to use a cheap pry tool to get this out, which is a Stanley model, which I'm assuming is available on Amazon here. I have to try to pry this down so I can get this out. Okay, so that gets the remaining piece out here, and you'll see a couple of things. Right, I'm trying this piece. I'm going to try to pull out and see how miserable it is to pull out. So let me see if I can get this out in a couple of steps. So I haven't done this before, so this clip has to come out. Let's see. This is actually a hard vantage point to see how to get this piece out. Christian, Dad's, there we go. So if you push in here, pull this out, you get that piece out. And then the last piece that we have to get out here . There we go. So finally this piece pulls out. Okay, so the hardest piece of this whole thing took, for me, roughly 5 minutes, and the bulk of that was just going and finding pieces and then pulling this out. And I would state, if I hadn't gotten this thing stuck on one of the clips, it would have come out in about 2 minutes. So yes, Ford, I think, quotes $250 to do the replacement. And yeah, that's definitely not worth it. You can buy these on eBay for 50 bucks now. Or on Amazon for 50 bucks now, so. Okay, let me go get the new one, we'll pop it in.
And we'll see you guys
Yeah,
in a bit. Okay, we can just say that. And we're back.
Okay, so here is the part that I got from a Ford dealer online for 60 bucks. And now I've seen a bunch of places do it for 50, so let's see if we can grab this out real time here.
In case you don't know, this is how you open a box.
Well, actually, Josh, I just want to show them real time because generally most of these places condense it here. Okay. So hopefully the new one pops in cleanly, and you'll notice that this is at least aligned. So I am going to simply pop this on. you notice that the black piece goes on the outside here, and I'm just going to go ahead and slide that bad boy in. Okay, well now I'm going to test it real time and see what the replacement looks like. So Josh, can you tell me if it comes on red?
Alrighty. No, it's not on.
Are the other brake lights on?
I don't think so.
Brake lights on?
No.
Josh, are these brake lights on?
Oh, are those bright lights on? Okay.
Are they on?
No.
Alright, turn off the video. Let's figure out what's going on here.
Alrighty. Once we figure out what's going on, we will see you guys in the next clip.
Okay, so I did not realize that you had to have the car powered in order to test everything. So let's just go ahead and test and make sure everything works. So Josh, can you tell me the brake's on?
Yeah. Okay, so the left brake lights are on, and the right ones are also on.
And the middle one's on?
And the middle piece that you just installed is also on.
Okay, rock it. Okay, Josh, turn it off so I can add some water to test to make sure that the...
And we're back.
Okay, so I was trying to test the water thing, but sadly I turned this on by mistake, so I decided, and it was starting to hit this, so I decided to go ahead and show the insertion of it. So Josh, can you actually put the hands up? There. Can you get it up to here?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. So one of the things that's worth noting is that this red piece is quite long, and so I'm just going to show the insertion of this with the assumption that this is going to work, and I guess we'll try it out later. But one of the things that's worth noting is that the clips on the bottom and the clips on the top are some of the things that make this worth trying to install. So let's see if I can get this to install correctly. That is going to be something of the big piece. So let me see if I can struggle to get this in correctly.
This requires a lot of strength.
Well, not so much strength. I'm just trying to make sure I do it right. So I'm actually going to show it real time. Okay, so one of the things that's worth noting here is this bottom lip piece, and so you have to kind of squeeze it through to get the top in. And so in some ways, that's part of where the problem is with trying to get this out originally, is when I pull down, this bottom piece gets stuck, and the red piece here ends up getting caught on the top, and that's the reason why it tends to break off. And that's solely, I think, because this red piece is so long. So now I'm just going to go ahead and try to insert it and get the clips in, which that seems to work out pretty well here, and that bottom piece here. Let's just test it to make sure that it works, and I'm hoping it does. Okay. So Josh?
Yep, I'm here.
Tell me if the lights come on.
Okay. The light came on.
The middle one came on?
Yeah.
Come on?
Yeah, they both came on.
Okay, so we're not really sure what videos are here from Joshua. Do me a favor, just show that the test works, Josh.
Okay.
The light.
Is on, so it's on.
Okay, let's
And
see if I get the,
now it's off. It didn't touch it.